Here are the materials I used. We have small-sized pebbles, medium-sized pebbles, and large pebbles. We have here betta food, water plant, scissors, and of course, fish. We also have additional water from the pet shop and a 6-liter water bottle. Why pebbles? I like the color white. It is elegant, attractive, and neat. Why water bottle? I don't have any available aquariums because one has a crack on it and both aquariums are being resided by my hamsters. Additional water. The pet shop owner gave me additional water because it has medicine for the fish that helps the water habitable from the chlorine. The factor I considered in choosing this specific animal or fish is that there are no insects around here, and I was looking so hard to find insects but there are none, so I chose an aquatic animal or an aquatic terrarium, and I considered fish or betta fighting fish. Betta fighting fish might be pricey and it ranges from 200 to 350 pesos. I took a risk buying this fish because as what I've heard, bettas are survivable and they are not picky with their water. Hi, good morning everyone. I'm Nina Denise Bulingo, a second-year student. So we will be making an ecosystem in the bottle and we'll be needing a container. So since I want to use a transparent container and my aquariums are unavailable because my hamsters are using it. Also, it has a crack on it so we can't use it. Now I am taking this off so that I will be able to cut off the container. And now it is completely transparent. Instead of using scissors, I changed my mind and used cutter instead because it is easier compared to using scissors. So now I have finally divided it into two. The other half we have to set aside because we'll be only using the other half, which will hold the water, the fish, and the pebbles. So now we are going to put the pebbles for decoration. As what I know, betta fighting fishes lives in a very simple home with no decorations at all, but now we are going to upgrade a little bit. I've noticed that my betta is a little stressed out earlier, so I removed the plastic water plant and removed some pebbles so that the betta has a little more space to move around. And now he is a little more comfortable. My mom's colleague heard that I have a project that involves aquarium, water plant, and fishes, so they offered to help. They offered to let me borrow their aquarium, brought me water plants since there are no other available water plants here in our area, and brought us some fishes. Since the water from the pet shop with medicine is not enough for the aquarium, I went to get water from the faucet and let it sit for 20 minutes in order for it to dechlorinate. After putting my fish into his new home, at first he is a little stressed and still adjusting to his new environment. In day 3, the day after we transferred him to his new home, he has already adjusted to his new environment and enjoyed his own space. So this is day 4 for the ecosystem in a bottle project. My sisters and I have decided to call him Blue. As you can see, the betta is moving around like crazy when he saw me and when there is a camera pointed at him, because unlike some fish species, they are highly interactive and you can truly bond with them. As what I've observed the past few days, he's a little excited when we are going to look at him or stare at him and when there is a camera pointed at him. They also experience stress, especially when their fins are being picked by other non-compatible fish placed in the same tank. That's why the fishes that were given to us were in a different container. Most of them can be happy in a tank alone where there is plenty of room to explore. It is recommended to feed your betta fish 2 to 4 pellets once or twice per day. Feeding them once in the morning and once at night every day is great. Making these feeds around 12 hours apart and at the same time every day will help you and your betta get in a routine. In our case, I feed Blue once at 11 a.m. and once at 11 p.m. As the days go by, I have observed that the water has slowly turned to green. It may not be obvious on the videos, but here on the picture, it can be seen that the water has turned to green. Green water outbreaks are caused by a sudden population explosion of sudden algae known as phytoplankton. Green aquarium water is not considered dangerous to fish. In fact, many fish happily live in green-colored water in their natural environment. While the algae that makes up green aquarium water feeds on many of the same nutrients that your plants do, and it shouldn't cause any direct harm. As you can see, my betta aquarium is a lot greener compared to the aquarium of another kind of fish that were given to us. This is because these fishes feed on water plants while bettas does not. My overall observation for my biosphere in a bottle for 5 days is that animals or organisms need to adjust to their new environment just like humans moving into their new home. Animals and humans have a lot in common aside from adjusting to a new environment. We also connect and interact with the people or other organisms around us. Animals also have their likes and dislikes. Just like the sea anemone fighting fish, or also known as the betta, they like living in a simple container for them to move around, and they don't like other organisms living with them because they tend to fight. So that's all for this video. Thank you for hanging out with me. Until next time!